Welcome to Nevermind the Furthermore. Wait a minute, this music isn't right, the scene isn't right. Hang on. That's more like it. And now it's time for the show for all creatives. Nevermind the Furthermore. Your source for conversation, inspiration, and fun. With your host, Nicholas Anthony Tockert. He's an artist, a writer, a swordsman, and a game designer. He knows how to use the sword and axe in historical battles without anybody getting hurt too much. He's also the Manatee Man, master of marketing. And he may even have a guest or two. One thing, though, to be certain. Just don't call him a cryptid. With that, it's about time for the show. So sit back, enjoy, and have some coffee and chat with us.
Good morning, Nevermorians. I'm your host with most, Mr. Nicholas Anthony Tockert, coming at you over the airwaves on WNTF. Nevermind the Furthermore. Nevermind the Furthermore is brought to you by the generous support of our good friends over at indiecd.org. Yes, the independent creator directory, your one-stop shop for the best and the brightest. Authors, artists, musicians, editors, flatters. Basically, if you have a project that you want to make it happen, go to indiecd.org and do so. And if you're looking to join for the low cost of $40 once, a lifetime fee of $40, our man Joe Bachman will hook you up with the best in white pages glory for the for all your internet presence needs, where you don't have to worry about being bothered by some billionaire who's too busy blowing off his rockets to actually take care of maintaining his site, even though he keeps getting called in by the Senate to defend it. Anyway. Oh, am I spicy? Sorry, it happens. Now, we're also made possible. Yeah, I know there's a code. I'm not telling you the code. No, you got to go listen to Joe's first podcast. You go listen to that. He'll tell you the code. I'm not telling you the half-off code. That's not my job. No. We're also made possible by sales of my books, including, of course, the semi-smash hit for my books anyway, Haints and Hellfire. Dueling reporters go to catch the story of a lifetime as something inhuman stalks a small boy through the highlands of Appalachia. We're also made possible by the Simple Sword, the Fighting Axe, and the Simple Spear, all part of my ongoing series of Western martial arts manuals designed to help you go from so you've never handled a sword to let me show you the way. And Big Stompy Robots, your intro to the wonderful world of Praxis 5, where nothing flies for long except for explosives. Yes, the tabletop system that's been going. We're coming up very soon on a major celebration on that one. I'll tell you more about later in the year. Now, I do want to remind you, because I know you're busy, folks, and Haints and Hellfire is a fairly long book comparatively. But if you just want a quick spook through the thinning veil, 7 short stories to chill your bones and tickle your spine. Some of them are from my days as a paranormal consultant. Some of them are absolute fiction. You get to decide which is which. That all being said, happy and have a wonderful Valentine's Day, my duckies. Consider this lovely program a gift, a Valentine's Day gift from my heart to yours, with all the love in the world. Now, that being said, I may be just a little spicier than usual because apparently my insomnia was acting up again, and I'm trucking along at about an hour and a half of sleep, which is not, really what I was planning on dealing with today. So it may be a little bit spicy, and that's okay. Now, before I get into anything else, I need to get into my accountability. One of the benefits of having insomnia, yes, I know, is that I get to write more. And when I get to write in the zone, I usually make some decent progress. Yes, my current word count on Haints and Hellfire 2 is 15,341 words. So I am clipping quite nicely along. Once again, I see the threads laid out that will weave themselves into a tapestry of terror, an heirloom of horror, all designed to entertain you, my beloved readers, whilst entertaining me while I write it, because I'm a pantser, so I don't know what's going to happen next till it happens. But on this wacky Wednesday, and we are keeping the hump day, I certainly hope for all you lovers out there, be you lovers of catapults or simply lovers of each other, I hope you're having a very good one. And for those of you who this is not the best day of the year, which I understand, I have long since been, a card-carrying member of that club too, even though I'm happily married. Remember, tomorrow is half-priced chocolate day. So if you can't love yourself, you can love your belly a little bit. Now, what are you doing? We'll talk about love. Let's talk about love. Do you love the projects you're working on? Are they objects of passion for you? Do you go out because you want to tell your story, to share it with the world? Or do you, as so many others often do, fall victim to the grind, just trying to put out what you think will sell? Remember, this is not a job task of mass production. This is not a factory stamping work. This is you telling your story that no one else can tell, doing your art that no one else can do, and making it a true artwork, a true masterpiece, a true reflection of your soul. Now, right now, there's a lot of pressure, and I've gotten some pushback about my stance on AI in the arts. And that's nice. You can attempt to push back on me. I accept that people have the right to other opinions, differing from my own. Or as I like to say, you have the right to be wrong. But, in matters of love, no matter how good an artificial device may be, it's never quite the same as the real thing. So, in spirit of that, I want you guys to really get out there and let yourself enjoy the pleasures of being a writer. Let yourself revel for a moment in the glory and the status, the societal defiance, the raw spiritual and intellectual exhibitionism that comes from putting your stories out, because you are showing an intimate, deep part of yourself and you're sharing it with others. Does that take boldness? Absolutely. Is there a portion of fear, of even shame creeping in? Yes. And you know what? That's okay. Use that to fuel the spice of life. Let yourself enjoy the fact that if you do feel like you're an imposter, if you do feel like maybe you aren't a big enough fish to swim with this school, you do take delight in the fact you're pulling it off. Okay? Take delight in the fact that you have fooled us all, dear friend. If that hanging thread is pushing on you. Now, if you are feeling a bit lonely this time of year, a little bit sad, that is okay, because we're creatives. We're artists and musicians and writers and game designers and a bunch of other things. Channel that into the next project you do. Use that as fuel, because I know it doesn't get talked a lot about, but we are still hashtag fueled by spite. And I'm not asking where you find the spite that fuels you. I'm not saying you have to use this kind of spite. No. There's a variety, a vast cornucopia of motivation out there in the form of annoyance. If you, dear friends, are filled with seething rage at the thought of having to drive with people who apparently got their licenses out of a Cracker Jack box as they play bumper cars down Interstate 80, 65, or whatever that nightmare that runs through Atlanta is. Yes, you can take that loathing and let it burn a fiery pit in your soul. Or you can write a short story of a Mad Maxian revolution that happened in the middle of the freeway and have your protagonist just going through like a snowblower, a big snowplow. And I'm not talking the nice Indiana ones. No, I'm talking the big Northern Michigan V plows, Elliot Ness style, solving problems with applied force. God bless American ingenuity. Whole bunch of tons of rolling metal with the big cow catcher in the end, merrily embodying the phrase, move, get out the way, get out the way, get out the way. I personally have taken delight in thinking of, what if I suddenly developed Magneto's powers in a traffic jam? And just looking at the car in front of me and going, whew, and watching it just tumble off into the air like a speck of dust or, blown away sawdust. It's a little thing that brings me joy. Take that energy and put it into your writing. Take your fears, put it into the writing. Take your experiences, put it in the writing. You have, and anyone who's watching this thinking, well, I'd like to be a writer, but they say write what you know. I say write what you're interested in and use what you know. Because if you don't know, I'm going to tell you a secret, okay? Everybody, this is a good one. There's this site, okay? If you don't know something, it's called Google. Google. Yeah. And you could just type whatever you don't know in, and you'll get a whole bunch of potential answers. Now, do you have to have some level of critical thinking? Yes. Is there a level of Google foo far beyond that which mere mortals use that understand the concept of the word Boolean? Yes. But that doesn't mean you can't glean glory in the shallow end of the Google gene pool. Get just enough information to answer the question. I do it all the time. Oh, what kind of firearm do FBI agents carry? What kind did they used to carry? Let's see. I know I had something about space recently. I had, what rooms do they use to deal with pandemics? I have to ask these kind of bizarre questions because I'm a horror author. which means not only do I get the joy of learning, which things I don't know because I'm randomly interested, wielding the ADD with the power of the internet, but I then get this fount of useless information that may pop up, all because in writing I found a question. And finding the answer gave me more story, which gave me more questions. It's a self-propelling machine, friends, and it is glorious. And it is good and true and right and just. Now, I do want to tell you guys something as we go on through this, because I know we have a lot of comments going on today. I know people are going to be a little spicy, perhaps a little romantic. I know without doubt there will be flirtation in the chat. It's expected. I love you anyway. But remember, we're only 10 days out from the Independent Creator Convention. We're only 10 days from seeing a bunch of each other in person, live and on screen. Saturday the 24th. And I will tell you, that is looking to be clear and 41 degrees in the lovely city of Fowler, Indiana. And for those of you who aren't quite sure, allow me to use a gradient to ease you into it, because what better love letter to Joe Bachman can I give than sharing a gradient? Now, those of you who are coming will pay me or be asked to leave with extreme force. That's not me. That's a loving message from my CFO. Remember, Amanda's bachelor's capstone was in medieval torture, and her master's is in information science and technologies, for library stuff. That means she can find new ways to define pain. So yes, but what about the public? The public's free. So come on down to the Benton County Annex building, also known as the Purdue Extension, at 410 South Aidway. It says A, don't worry about it. It's one big room in the middle. You'll be fine. Fowler, Indiana. 47944. I'll be there, open to the public, 10 till 10. Now, I know some folks will be ducking out, taking a lunch break, leaving for dinner. I understand this may occur. However, I'll be on like Donkey Kong until it's time to shut it down, because that's how we roll. Now, I'm hoping that you guys are plotting something nice for yourself, if not for your significant other or others. I don't judge, my friends. I just want there to be a little bit more love in the world. And while you're looking to find a little love and keep things spicy, I'm going to have my dear friend Joe remind you what it's all about. Guys, supporting indiecd.org doesn't just support yourself. It supports all the people attached to it. It's one of the best systems I've seen for building people up and making things better. And I'm dang proud to be involved with it. And I'm even more proud to have the honor to promote it to you. Now, dear friends, let's get into the chat. First through the door is Grant Lankard. Had to get my car inspected at 10 a.m., but I wanted to say hi to you wacky folks. Hi, Grant, from the past to the future. And we're joined by Joe Bachman saying, good morning, Grant. Good luck with the inspection. Hey, Grant Lankard, wacky person shares your link, and that's Kickstarter projects, Mr. Grantastic, League of Legends 1. And I'll be sharing his video in a bit once, I get through some of these chats, because I know you guys aren't going to give me much room on a holiday. Hi, Joe B. Good morning, Carl. Less than 800 to go on the Kickstarter. That is awesome for Grant. That is wonderful, Grant. You just keep knocking it out. And we're joined by Dan Hollifield. Old Dan himself has come down from the mountain to see how we're holding up. Thank you for looking after us youngins while you got a chance. And good morning. Thanks. Appreciate your support. And I'm heading to the dealership now, just throwing up a like now. Thanks for sharing my link. And thank you to Nick for probably playing my trailer. I intend to. I usually do. And dawn has risen above us. So here comes the dawn. Shooby-dooby. Here comes the dawn. All right now. How you doing, Dawn? You keeping your 24 almonds in place? And Dan says, I have to take off around noon to buy a new battery for Lindsay's car. The old one was bought in 2017. I think we got our money's worth. Whoo! That's a good one. Hello, Dan and Dawn. Good luck with the inspection. Just saying hi to my buddies in the NTF community. Well, we're glad there. I read just throwing up on Grant's earlier comment and panicked. Yeah, we don't want you sick. No one gets sick. Look. I need 10 days, y'all. Okay? 10 days. We get through that. Victory. Accountability for Joe. Finally pulled the trigger on a new wood burning set. I am hoping that it arrives before my next scheduled show. The tips on this one will allow me to do more fine work. Because if there's one thing Joe Bachman's good at, it's that fine, deep work where it burns into the wood so smooth. Good luck, Dan, says Carl, and good morning, Carl. I didn't say that earlier, so I'm saying it now. And we got more greetings. And where's Donna hiding at? Or did I miss her coming in? Nice. And Donna's probably drinking some Munzie and nursing her coffee loss. Yes, drinking some coffee and nursing her Munzie loss. She wanted the gnome on my Munzie, but I got there first. Every once in a while, Munzie sounds more and more like a psychotic version of Pokemon Go. And I'm not sure how I feel about that, but as someone who is pro gnome and gnome related goods, I'm not sponsored by the Gnome Depot, but they are out there making amazing products, and I do appreciate them. Let's see if that settles that down. Let's see. Gotcha. I heard some interesting naughty names hurled my way. I bet. One that would make a sailor blush. Enough to make me pull up anchor and sail away to my own office. Wow. You may have picked slightly better timing than infuriating your spouse, on or immediately before Valentine's Day. But from much experience, couches are comfy. If I end up... You may notice that my dyslexia is acting up just a little bit. And I've got whole words flipping around. So, anyway, Joe says, if I end up selling out at IndieCD.con in Fowler, Indiana, February 24th from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Time, I should make back all the money I made, make back all my money back on the burner I just bought. Close enough. I got there close enough. I'm not, Lydia, I'm not doing another read through of that one. We're moving. Okay. And yeah, I hope he does. I hope everybody sells out at IndieCD.com. I hope we schlep out of there with most of our display, and pockets full of loot from like people tipping us and things. I mean, it may be unlikely, but if I'm going to dream, if I'm going to be delusional, I like to have the really good, juicy delusions. That's how I can continue flirting with Trey and Joey. Anyway, the marital status of my parents at the time birth was questioned. Oh my. Oh, somebody get a towel. She's spilling the tea. Although if you hear that line later in the day, it may have an entirely different meaning. Now, oof, that's right. Yeah, you're going to be living in the cat house for... Sorry. Double entendre there. Ooh, dear. No, she didn't say, oh, dear. She said, yes, Joe. I'm not even going to green room that. Y'all, you still have to be good because it is Valentine's Day. But I'll let you have a little more fun. Ooh, dear. You're welcome, Dawn. Anyway, and Budsy can bring out the best competition in any marriage. I would say things, but we play Magic and Catan and Halo, and every so often it gets spicy. Dawn says, good thing I'm not married, LOL. Yeah, but you're close enough, dear. It's all fun. Somewhat on topic. Oh my! Guys, stop the presses. We're getting an on topic or somewhat on topic project. People can get obsessed with any project or hobby and need to keep their sense of fun and humor. Carl, before we go any farther, I'm just going to have to say, on the off chance that that is read by your loving wife, a wise woman once said to me, put down the shovel and pick up a ladder. You're digging yourself deeper. Because even if it's not meant that way, I may only be a 20 plus year veteran of the marriage games. It could be taken that way. And doom on you, my friend, because otherwise it all becomes work. See, that's why I have a couple truly vapid things that I do. I play a couple video games that have very little merit of any shape or manner. Because at no point do I intend to monetize that. That way, when I'm not in the place to draw for fun or write for fun or game for fun, because I do all this for pay at times, or sword fight for fun, I can sit down and I can play Minecraft with my kid and my wife, or by myself, and know that it is absolute drivel. And Dawn, listen how dirty. You kiss your mother with that mouth, Dawn? Gosh darn you, Carl. It's scandalous. I shall have the vapors. Pardon me while I swoon. But now Dawn is cursing me. She must have seen Donna Lisa on Facebook. I have not seen that, but I'm in trouble. And Dawn says, I'm agreeing with Donna's perception of you today. Oh, wow. You got it. Dun, dun, dun! Man, that's going to turn into, Law and Order Special Writers Unit. Dun, dun. Carl was found bludgeoned to death with a typewriter today. And we've got Dan Hallfield saying, I found some more beginner videos on GIMP and started taking notes. I am determined to get this transparent background gimmick to work. I am really baffled by what's going on with that. Yes, Dan, you can do it. We know you can. If you get in a time crunch, I can always save a ping for you too. I was about to volunteer, but good morning, all. Good morning, Trelena Bachman, my dear. Now, as my favorite woman who doesn't share my last name, I hope you got the lovely video I sent you about what was he? The catapult sexual gentleman. His green flags and red flags. It was beautiful. And I saw it and I had to. It was necessary from my heart to yours, dear. So remember, always keep extra ammo in your mech and always be kind to Trelena Bachman. Hope you're having a good morning, dear. Accountability. I always put other books by Donna Carlene in the back of Donna's books, and mine spans so many genres that I didn't in mind. Well, maybe you should. I understand. I feel your pain, but you never know what will get you sales if you don't try it. So now I printed a sheet of paper to insert my books. That sounds reasonable. And Trey. And Dan says, I get it looking right in GIMP, then transfer the image to Paint, but the background turns entirely black or white. The next is to forgo Paint and just do the entire copy paste in GIMP. Yeah, because Paint doesn't handle transparencies very well. However, there should be an eraser in Paint that will leave transparency behind. It used to work that way. So you might just have to, in Paint, reapply your transparency. That could be an issue with Paint. It's pretty basic. And the new Paint is so close to being great, but they did two things wrong with it. They gave you layers, but no multiply layer. Well, they had to leave room for an AI. Was that clear enough? Was that clear? And Trelay says, good morning. Carl, Dan, Don, Joe, and anyone I missed. Actually, I think that might be me, but that's 12 minutes before I get here, so I don't count yet. And hey, Trey, and you should be able to do the whole thing in GIMP. You really should. I'm kind of confused at why you have to hop over. And hello, other Bachman. I didn't get a slip in the mail. Oh, really? Do I need to hyphenate? Anyway. Oh, goody. See, Dad feels the same way I do. And Windstream email is working again. It was out earlier this morning. Okie dokie. And good morning. Happy Valentine's Day. I just got back from a med appointment. Wonderful. Alec? And good morning, good sir. And I watched a video about an airline hostess strapping herself into a jump seat as part of DB Cooper research. Now, YT, YouTube is presenting me with a bunch of them. Apparently, there is a whole thing about hostesses strapping themselves into seats. Ahem. The captain has put on the no smoking light. Please secure your hostess into her proper upright. I can't even get through that line. Okay. Lock your hostess down in her proper upright position until the plane is done taxiing and you're encouraged to release her. Remember, the safe word is rutabaga. And I'm getting a message that no, the safe word has been changed to flower. Don't worry, it's spelled like flower. Ah, that explains it. Thank you. And hey, Alec, and now I'm going to make food because I have not ate yet. Cool. Eating is good. Hey, Carl. Morning, Alex. Morning, Alec. Hey, Trey. Good morning. Everyone's saying good morning to Trey. Morning. Yeah, Alec. You go eat while we discuss stewardesses. Alec got autocorrect. I love this. This is brilliant right here. I have not seen it that term. It delights me. And Thesis says, stewardesses, I have a story. Green room, save it for the green room. But I have a promise to keep, and that being our man Grant only has 800 more bucks on his lovely cryptids campaign.
Sasquatch, the Loch Ness Monster, Mothman, the Jersey Devil, Chupacabra. For millennia, these creatures have perplexed the human race. But what if they are forces of good? What if they have been sent here by a federation of more advanced alien species to help and defend the human race? That's the premise of League of Cryptids, a new comic book by Grant Lankard, creator of the smash hits Beowulf and Memoirs of the Morbid. His new comic, League of Cryptids, is a 4-part story involving these 5 creatures banding together to defend Earth from an invading alien race, just as one of their members is losing faith in the human race and questioning their mission. The epic tale begins in League of Cryptids 1.
Edward Green thesis for his around his stewardess remark, and Carl says people are even more weird than this wizened counselor thought. Oh my gosh. Because of the circles I've traveled in, it takes so much to genuinely shock me at this point. It's just my opinion really is, as long as it's consensual and no one's getting hurt too bad, not my place to judge, Oh, I assume it. So Trey does that to everyone. That's true. It's like Trey's name has about 15 different spellings. Thesis. And yes, well, I could tell you thesis. I just need to know the subject. No, I know what you mean. Better save that for Friday night. For the actual green room. I'm really surprised you guys aren't trying to put together an emergency green room for Valentine's Day. I'm shocked, actually. The pink and green room. Yep, LOL. I won't make a comment about Foxy needing an airline jump seat. The straps are for your safety. Anyway, morning thesis and morning all. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, thesis. Small update, but a test piece of Tea House merch has been shipped. Still no idea on when it will get here, but it's on the way. Exquisite. And Carl says it's cool. Alec made scrambled eggs and toast. Nice thesis. Let's hope for the best. Absolutely. And Dawn says making coffee. Woo! And hey, Donna, how are you? I hope you're keeping all the right plays for Valentine's Day, as always, keeping the mojo in the dojo. Our own Donna Carleen. The living embodiment of Woodstock dreams. There she is. There's our Donna. And accountability from Trelena's got everything accomplished for the week that I set out on Monday, so everything else is bonus material now. Currently working on big ticket item for the con and then little quick items. Awesome. For the con, I have opened up my brand new button maker, and now I have to find a way to get, the kind of templates that act as a layer that I can shove the picture behind. Yes, I used to have some. They all went boink. It's going to be a spicy one. Donna! Good morning, Alec. Hey, Donna. Hey, Trey. I've been lurking. Ooh, you naughty thing. Oh. Oreo, the white stuff. Nice, Trey. That's always a great feeling, isn't it just? Happy Calvin cat on my lap now. Music's too loud. Oh, I'm getting a message. Ah, no, I don't wonder. I've decided, y'all don't hand. I'm going to tell people. Got a message asking you wonder about something. I'm going to tell you guys something. This is a long-standing tradition of mine. Never, ever accuse me of being some type of villain and hand me the black hat. Because if I am handed a black hat, friends, I will wear that be, and I will make it look good while I'm doing what I need to do, or who I need to do in this case. Hi, Jelly. Anyway. Oh, yeah. I made it work in GIMP. It's so nice that they named an art program after me. I'm so touched. But I am very glad that you made it work. Loving the shirt. Thank you. Maddie gave this to me. It is all entirely like annoyed and dangerous comic book looking women with like sayings like crud and what's it say? I don't know. It says, yeah, this is my favorite panel. Just says crap. Oh, wow. That was too much sexy. Joe has left the building for the time being. Go, Dan. Woohoo, Dan. Everybody's happy for Dan. Hi, Dan. Morning, everyone. Foxy lady. Hey, Foxy. Foxy, and everybody's greeting. How's everyone doing, Foxy? Oh, my. So apparently Dawn is starting the day off right. A reflection of my soul. Have you seen the last 3 books? I hope not. Everything we write comes somewhere from our minds. Every scrap of joy and sorrow and abject twisted horror is a manifestation of an aspect of ourselves. Sometimes you just have to be comfortable sitting in the room with the shadier parts of yourself and admitting, yep, they're there. And you know who else is here? We'll do this. From the paranormal case files of Bishop Kincaid, the Rembrandt stratagem. Look, I've been pushing this book. It's good. It's real good. Now, I'd like to alert everyone that Joseph has left the room, which means I am unsupervised, dear friends. I am hoping he's run upstairs to run amok. But I'm okay with that because he deserves to have all the fun, and so does Trey. So if they get quiet in the comments, understand what's going on. They're having breakfast. What were you thinking? Oh my gosh. No. And I'm doing all right today, Foxy. How you doing today? That's good. And I mean that I hope that it's not a reflection of my soul. I hope that you've seen the last 3 books or will soon. Spicy Nick. Yes, I am Spicy Nick this morning, and more mornings than you know. As I come clocking through with a mighty hour and a half of sleep tonight, and, doing so with no caffeine, means I am really running on all 8 cylinders, and most of the governors have been taken off. So I'm ready to cut loose with the truth. Get my head out of the noose. Okay. I have to stop. AC/DC is almost as dangerous as Steppenwolf. And let's see. I'm working on con pieces. Rock on. Working out of spite of myself because I'm annoyed that I don't have more done. That will break, but that break was well needed and used. You have to do it. You have to rest. You have to take it easy when it's time. And oh yeah, compression gloves are coming in today along with my watercolor tape. So we can really get going now. Excellent. Compression gloves, an artist's best friend. I've got a pair of my own. They help so much. Don't get spiteful with yourself. And I'm doing okay, Joe. Just sore. Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages. I wanted to get a pair myself, but I never think about it when I'm in a position to purchase them. Well, it's Valentine's Day. You're in a position to have someone else purchase things for you. Anyway, my hands tend to shake a lot more in winter cold, Trey. I've had a pair in the past, but I lost them, so I bought a new pair. Excellent. Adventures Through Time Illusions show. Hi, everybody. I just got out of a 6-hour surgery. Now I just have to wait till Saturday for the results. Okay, well, we'll see. 10 freaking days! Yes! And hey, Jake. Hi, Jake. Hoping everything will turn out okay. I'm sure. Good luck in music. And yes, 10 more days. Yeah, it's 10 days and I'm sobbing. Best of luck. Hope the results come in your favor. It's the final countdown. And yes, I had to do it that big because the last time I performed anything involving it, it was air guitar to the final countdown dressed as a giant rat. I mean, mouse. Good choice, Trey. Yes, Trey. Oh, my God. Good song. And good reference, JK. We see you rolling. The hating. Everybody knows I'm white and nerdy. Don't you know I'm white and nerdy? I want to bowl with the gangsters, but evidently I'm just too white and nerdy. Comics, I do collect them. Got my pockets, must protect them. My ergonomic keyboard never leaves me bored. I edit Wikipedia. Give away writable media. Okay, I gotta stop before I get myself in trouble again. Gifts exchanged and well received. Oh my. Well, except for the ones in the mailbox. Ooh. Thanks. In short surgery, I had to cut off a piece of my liver, said to specialist. Trust me, it hurt a lot. Even though the numbing medicine. Because we'll look up soon. Yep, I hope they do. God, I realize there's several things I need to change to that on that ad. Adds another thing to the to-do list. Hope you heal quickly and receive good news. Thanks. And it's Jake, by the way. I'd include my name, but it would be a long channel. Jake, you've changed your name about 6 times, probably. Since I've been doing this, I watch for your stuff. I knew it was you, Jake. I remember. Joe B, I hope you have some way to put the ad in modules so you can pop the pieces apart and pop them back together. That would be awesome. It's Jake from the Illusion Show. Hi, Jake from the Illusion Show. And good morning, Sarah. Sarah. And Jake, I'm sorry that your parents weren't allowed to have be there with the surgery. They had to calm me down without my parents, so her nurse held my hand. I'm sorry you're going through that, Jake. Foxy, hey. Munzie equals Pokemon Senior. Nice. Surgery can be scary. Lamount, Needle Landing calls Munzie Pokemon Senior. I like psychotic Pokemon better. I was terrified before my hip surgery, so I get it. I've had a few. I still get nervous. Not that people can tell, though. Yeah, those of us who've been through some stuff tend to hide our anxiety pretty well. I always get nervous before procedures. Helena says, I had a horrible time before my intestine surgery 10 years ago. And I still remember one specific nurse and how comforting she was. I saw her last year and was able to hug and thank her. That's wonderful, Trey. Woo! One, I can't believe it's been 10 years. And two, walking in. Wow. Yeah, just thinking about that made my stomach, my whole world drop out for a second. There was a miscommunication. I would visit Trey on my way home after work. Enough that I was there enough writing up with the same bunch of a priest, a pastor, and me, that they were trying to figure out what denomination I was because I was there all the time. But I walked in one time. One of the times she was there, and Trey had been moved to another room, and I didn't know that. And evidently, the nurse who was there didn't either, because I came in and expecting to say hi to Trey and chat her up a bit, and the nice lady, nurse, orderly, whatever you want to call her, who was putting the stuff away. She went, I'm sorry, she's gone. And whether she meant it to send that way or, I'll be honest, I had no shame in it. I nearly fainted right there. I nearly dropped. And then another lady saw what was going on and went, no. She was moved here and took me through some back alleys and shady things and got me to see Trey, and that was very cool. But there was a very, very freaky couple of minutes there where my world was not the best of places. It's Valentine's Day. You'd have thought he'd leave the gnome for me. Poor Donna. And Carl says, I didn't even see the gnome. I was moving so fast to get it. Did you throw a virtual out for her with a note begging for an apology? I'm scared. Oh, go. Oh, God. Ah. Yes. Never gnome alone. Only good thing about surgery is they let me listen to Trans-Siberia Orchestra. They're on loudspeakers. That's nice. And Carl, I was in the middle of responding to you and got a call. I'll finish it soon. Oh, wow. Nice choice of music. That'd be a good soundtrack for relaxation. Probably help keep the surgeon sharp, too. Joke. They asked me what I wanted to hear before my fusion. I just slipped Iron Maiden out. My systolic went down 20 points after they started it. Yes. And Carl says, I'm seeing Sarah come in. Hi. Yes, and all the shenanigans. I didn't quite miss it, but I didn't get to comment. Hey, Sarah. Always glad when you come in. And what's your favorite song from Trans-Siberian Orchestra? Probably Christmas over Sarajevo. Hi. It's a hard choice. Beethoven's Last Night is good, too. Happy V-Day, all. Happy Valentine's Day, Mike, Jimmy. And you. Trelena, I don't know about you, but the Fate song and the Mephistopheles songs are amazing with that album. Yes, they are. Probably Mad Russians Christmas or Dreams of Candlelight. Happy Anti-V Day. Yes. Hey, Mike, Jimmy, hope you and the little are feeling better today. And Alex says, I drew Ethan a few things for Valentine's Day, and I'm happy with them. You should be. He seems to like them as well. I'm glad. Mike, Jimmy, Lorsha, DeBron. Nice, Alec. And all my songs, out of all the songs, my favorite is the Wizards and Winter song. That's amazing. Cool. Carl. And I'm still sick, but doing okay. Also, tomorrow there's a cover reveal for Life on Korra #7 for Hung On Animation. Rock on. And awesomeness, Alec. I'm sure there's a happy Ethan now. I hope so, Sarah. I'm going to call him later today. Seen TSO twice now. Have you seen them live? If you have, what's your favorite part? I think we are visiting my bro tonight, so no idea about a green room. Happy Valentine's Day or Single Awareness Day, depending on your situation. Hey, Chris Walker. Hope you're having a good one. I know the people of the COC will be squealing to see you. Hey, Mike, Jimmy. Sorry the sickness is making its way through your home. Yes, it is tragic that he's down with the sickness. Oh, sorry. Thou shalt not headbang whilst doing their live shows. Hey, Chris, squee. Spec freaking tacular, Alec. And I need to get some things done for the park sports, so I'm going to dip out early. See you all later in the other shows. See, I told you I was unsupervised. Just a reminder, there's no Burning Is Love tonight due to having town meetings to attend. That's some way to spend Valentine's Day. Bye, Joe. I should be back for my regular schedule again next week for the most part. Awesome. So I want to remind everyone that there's no Burning Is Love tonight. Yep. Okay, YT can F off. I'm not getting comments again. I'm sorry. Have a great day, Joe. Sorry, your town has idiotic decisions like a meeting on Valentine's Day. Let me just throw an ad out because we seem to be at a point where it's necessary. Now, let me see where we were. And yes, Sarah was laughing at or with Dawn. And Dawn Dulas, do you have chat for live chat? And Jake is again telling his jokes. Why did Pirate get? He didn't show his stub. Nice. Yes, my phone and YouTube are arguing. They do that occasionally. And Nick, do any of the annoyed shirt ladies say that could happen? I wonder if Nick is aware of the other gift. Technically, I am aware of the multiple definitions of GIMP. When I say it refers to me, I am talking to the fact that that word has been used against me because of the way I walk. Therefore, instead of it being weaponized against me, I took it on myself to steal the power from the word. Excuse me. The other meaning is definitely not me. I hope that Mike, Jimmy, and his household feel better. Sick dudes. And yes, it does. He may be chasing a hobo. What soul? Well, Johnny, I think, hey, you might be pulling a spike here. You've got so much charisma, you've just redeveloped a soul while you weren't looking. I bet Miss Saren thinks you have soul. You got soul? But good morning, Johnny. I hope you're having a good one. And I want to try to knock through a bunch of this if I can. Okay, we got comment dump. Hey, Johnny. Johnny's greeting everybody. Everybody's greeting Johnny. Johnny, I didn't know you were ginger. No, he lost his soul to vampirism. And gingers don't have no soul. They have many. They acquire them. Where do you think the freckles come from? Accountability. I'm on one. I've one page left on Life of Core 7 with cover completely done now because screw sitting still feeling awful. I feel you, and I'm proud. I'm proud of you. I'm proud to know you. Yeah. If you don't get enough rest, your body will eventually make sure that you get some. It's usually not a time of your choosing. I've been saying that for a while. Maybe you'll listen when Chris says it. And so too, Chris. And goodbye, Sarah. So you guys have a good day. You can reach me on Facebook Messenger if you want me. Not sure if I'll be back for how long. I don't know. I hope you're okay, Sarah. Ping me. Yeah, I understand. I will say this. If you are blocked on this channel and you come back under another identity as a workaround, that's not the best way of doing things. Later, Sarah. Nonsense. One must headbang during live shows. Nick, are you planning to grow your hair out long enough to put it in a hair tie? I'm curious. Believe it or not, I have my terry tail back. Not long, but I do have my terry tail back if I want to do it. I just haven't actually have some brand new. Oh no. Some brand new hair ties. It's just getting there. I want to see if it feels good today. And thesis, I'm guessing that that is a contributor to my neck needing to be fused. I bet. No, I didn't, Jake. Don't need to hang out. Let me see something. It is. We are at about an hour, and I need to run another ad. So let's do that. Saw it a couple days ago. Don't know how I feel about it. And yes, Jake, I was tagging it from a friend. So many memories from the original came out. Seemed doubtful about new twisters because the original Twister was amazing. It looks like the new one is cool, but nothing will beat the comedy in the original. You got to be doing something pretty bad to get banned from the show. Yeah. I'm going to head out of here and work on some art while I wait for my watercolor tape and compression gauze to go right. You do that. You have fun. Nothing's better, will be better than the cow. Cow, another one. I think it's the same one. Yep. Have a great day. Alec, 10 days. 10 days, Alec. Chris Walker. I felt so bad for the cow in the original, but just minding its own business snatched. And it's snatched out of the blue like a by a tornado. Well, folks, we are at the second hour. It is Wednesday. I'll be switching modes. So give me just a moment. Let me see. Present. Share screen. Window. Alrighty. And that can be full screen. And I can't do this part without some tunes. So I thought, actually, let me go here. If I go, it's not under here. It's under Art Time with Nick, which is fine. We don't mind switching brands for a while. Normally be feeding the ducks, but I know you guys don't like it. So I need to find that one. That there's one that Dan Hollifield did. And I wanted to put it on because it seemed appropriate. Here, let's try this one. This music is by Dan Hollifield, used with permission. Please go to his Bandcamp. Now that that's done, styloscope. I literally just had it. Okay, we're having a mild technical difficulty. So we will do this and buy me some time. Oh. I have to go here. And I have to go. Alrighty, we are almost back up to speed. Sorry about that. I have a black desk with black gear, and my stylus is black, and the case is matte black. Sometimes it gets a little too dark in here. So I apologize for any inconvenience that caused. And we will get right into it. So get back to the music. Actually, we'll do two become one. I think this is from the Detective Suite, but the Displaced Detective Suite. Now, while we wait for that to get going, I believe I will have to turn. Yeah. I have to keep the music around 25 or else it gets too light. So we've got our happy thing. Let's go here before you guys yell at me and record time lapse. And with all that set up, I can get back to the comments. Alrighty. And let's see. Let's see. See you, Chris? And let's see. There we are. Better get busy. Work starts earlier today. Have a great day. Happy Hump Day, Valentine's Day, or Single Awareness Day, whatever you celebrate. Enjoy. See you, Chris. If I do a journal making stream, I will need some music or some sound in the background. You too, Chris. Bye, Chris. You know, lots of folks are scared of storms. Yep, I'm not going that one. You should make puppies for one of your arts, Nick. And, okay, all the submissions for At Billions March issue have been downloaded. Wonderful. And you need some orange tape. I do. Have some fun drawing. Be productive. I shouldn't be productive. Should is the key word. Well, we are going to be productive with this. We're going to go right for it. Our airbrush, because I want to, and I want to start with a nice kind of the pinkish. Close that up. Because this is definitely going to be one of my sunsettier images. Because of course, it's Valentine's Day. I'm going to do something vaguely mushy and romantical. And that's accurate language there. Romantical. But, so I'm going to just kind of hang out here in the light tint sides of the palette. And I'm still working with the standard palette because it makes it a whole lot easier to switch back and forth between colors as I need to. I'm going to have to layer this quite a bit. Okay. You want to get a feel for what we're doing? I want a bigger layer. A lighter color. Yeah, that's the right idea, but I need to stop being so subtle. I know this is me being subtle, guys. But we're going to... There we are. Oh, I love that. That looks good. That looks good. See, any big body of water changes color as the day passes by, and there's always moments where when the sun is just getting ready to set, where the I need a much smaller one. The colors are so vivid, and it just sort of takes over right where it crests. And you see it just painted on the tops of the rippling waves as they lazily make their way to the shore. Go smaller still. You just watch that dying ember of the sunlight as it ripples out across. Need some more orange to it. We're just gonna weave that in a little bit. We're just layering these nice swooping colors, and we're just flitting about what feels right. Seems a little aggressive, we can tone it down. You do it right, there's some breakers out there. That's nice. Meanwhile, I need to come back up here. And I need fairly large, this has to be a very light brush though. Oh, wait. I bumped what type of brush it is. It's one of those where blessed is the undo button. We keep it soft, keep it easy. I'm just going to let the night fall. kind of creep in. Just a little bit, breaking the lead. Ah, there we go. We'll come over here. So let's do this. Let's go diagonal down one. Should we give me? Yes, that slight purple haze. Just a little bit across the top. Ah, suddenly feels right, doesn't it? Doesn't that feel nice? Okay, come back up here. Take this yellow. No, not the green. And we're going to take a tighter brush. And we're just going to... I'm trying to use as light a pressure as possible. Get the undertone. That's not bad, friends. So we'll add another layer. We're still keeping in the realm of normal. Yep. And we're going to grab our thick brush. We're going to grab a nice, almost sandy brown. Wow! Wow, I was using a very big one last time I did this. So let's pull that down. It's a little bit of overcall. Oh, I understand if you have to feed your cats, Carl. Just using my time to actually, let me go a little dark with this. I realize what I want to do now. But using my time to set up the thumbnails for the week, and you guys seem to really enjoy it. There we go. Back to my thick brush so I can doctor in some of this, and I know it has rumples. That's fine. Let's go like that. Just like that. Then we're gonna come over here. I'm actually going to put a normal layer, but I'm going to move it down so it's between where I am and where I want to be. That way I can just do this. And I can play with the colors just a bit. Find the shore. Now we'll come back here. Get this color. Darken the edge. Whoa. No, don't start doing that. That always causes me trouble. Move this way. There we go. Darken the edges just a bit. Smooth paint strokes, folks. Lost my color, so we'll just do that. Close enough. Right across the edge. That's why you have space, so you don't have to worry about stopping your brush. There we go. You start to get that sense of depth, which is a lot of what we come out here for. It's that sense of depth, that sense of shade. And now I think I'm going to come over here with the good pen, and I think I'm just going to Right. That's weird though. We'll just start adding a person. And zoom in a little bit because I have the ability to. I think I need a different pen than this. I don't know, Shiro. Oh, wrong color. No. Where did it? There we go. I need to pull this down to 10 then. There we go. And we'll put this is actually too dark for the setting. So we'll go back here, see if that's right. Yep. And we'll come right here. And we'll add some purple. I need a little more purple. Red idea, wrong again, too bold a shade. So go here. Do that. Got that. Put that over there. Put these two little people happy on the beach. And I'll just come slide the shade a little bit. Because I think that's shooting. Doesn't have to be perfect. But I do like that. Now, little towel. Isn't that nice? I'll see you, Donna. Have a wonderful day. And we've got, I think we've got something going on here. So we're gonna come do this. Do some of the scraggly June grasses that I tend to finally pop out. Oh, that's too. That made it too symmetric. There we go. I think that's pleasant. I think that's very pleasant. Don't you? Now, I'm going to sign off on this fella. Now, this one will need a name, of course. Save as the perfect day. And yes, you got some glimpses into some things I'm working on that you may not see in any other format. That happens. And we will export this in JPEG, in PNG, and then we will export the time lapse. Look at me, I remembered to do my time lapse. Go me, it's my birthday. We'll see if I can do it all 3 times. We'll go art time lapse, and this will get added to the time lapse collection. And then, of course, we have to do this, and we have to go here, and we'll go here. And I don't know about you, but I'm going to Nevermind the Furthermore. And you should Nevermind the Furthermore as well. File. Export single layer, PNG, and that will be, let me look, the 19th. NTF 2/19/24. Boom, boom. And we are done. So we'll do the next one. And we'll go okay. We'll zap this. And let's see. Oh. Yeah, I'll save that so it doesn't be a hassle. There we go. Puppies. I should make puppies. That's a challenge. Well, while we're in the middle of doing this, let's go and we'll run an ad real quick. I just have to do some gear shifts to get towards my ads. And just do that. And we'll go.
Hi, I am Joe D. McPhee. I am the host of From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher. And I want to cordially invite you to watch our show Saturdays at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. On our show, we will have different guests as well as talk about the comic book industry and pop culture. And every so often, I might actually do a drawing session or a 3D rendering session every here and there. So once again, I want to invite you to watch From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher right here on the broadcast channel that you're looking at, whether it be Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. Hope to see you there, and make certain that you catch From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thanks.
Alrighty, so there's been a request for puppies. I think I can make some puppies happen. Let's do something that you don't usually get to see me do much of. Let's start with a nice pencil outline, and we'll do some puppies. Well, I'll do a puppy. Let's see. Now, I know the gears are coming down here. It's been a while since I've drawn puppies that weren't anthropomorphic. Well, I'm going to try to draw a little Roo dog. I think it's a beagle or a basset. No, I don't know. It's hard to tell. But I'm going to do a little Roo dog. There we go. Don't know why puppies were requested, but I mean, you can't really complain about them either. So let's see. We got the chest. And we're shortened a bit for the hip. You guys wanted puppies. Here. Bit of thick old leg. Man, I am rusty. Okay, this is not Disney animation, but it's not bad. Oh, my music has stopped. Hold on. That's why it's so quiet and I felt so lonely. We'll do that. Chest down a little bit. That line down. Do a hard crease. Okay, that's a back legs are digitigrade. You can't have them like that. So put here, sticking out just a little bit, and a little curler of a tail. Somebody wanted puppies. There we go. So there's a puppy. Yeah. The mouth. Where's my eraser? Here we go. There we are. That's not a bad puppy, I don't think. We'll just play a little bit with the markings and such. Yeah, I'll put this there, that there. That looks better. A little bit there. Yeah, that works. Now, that little puppy dog going. Very pencil-y. Very pencil-y. But once in a while I like to pencil things. Because a penciled puppy dog is still a puppy dog. Oh, I will definitely leave him lopsided. I've been doing so many cats that I find the lopsidedness absolutely enduring. Endearing. I just that one. That one. Add a layer. Whew. Okay. How do I want to do this? Okay. Oh, you know what? Let's just try the airborne. I know it's sticking out, but right now it will be fixed in just a second. It will look a lot better. But if I do it this way, it lets me keep track just a bit in here. Go. I know it's 60 flags. This. We're just gonna add it. Did I give him too many toes? No. It's been a while since I saw him that style. From here. Put the tail up a bit. Back here. Go back there. Go back. Okay. So now I can come here and turn that multiply. Now the lines will pop back out. I realized I made mistakes and come over here to the mistake line. Line lines. And I'm going to do that. I want to leave some of the slight imperfection though. This is not meant to be a perfect image. This is meant to be, you guys wanted puppy. If you want puppy, I will. Oh. I will, this, yeah, I'm doing it on one layer. Should be okay. Normally, I would do this on a different layer, but I'm not even really fully darkening it. Just a little bit of this detailing. There we go. For the physical things. And let's see. Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful, Thesis. I'm glad you have that. And pep at puppies because it's the baby fever. I get puppy fever. I understand that. Sometimes I miss having dogs because having dogs forced me to be a lot more active than having cats are. But my cats allow me when I can't be active. Still, I don't know. I don't want to say have a life, but it makes it easier to not feel quite so alone when it gets bad. So here's the thing. Oh, this is one of the better puppies I've drawn. I'll admit that. You guys want? Not bad. Not bad. It's a little traditional. Oh, I'm very allergic to cats and dogs and mice, cockroaches. And just about everything that balloons. Sometimes I think I wasn't meant to be on this planet. But it is what it is. Now, we've got ourselves a nice little puppy. We're going to just do some old cartoony tricks here. Ah. There we go. Here. You gotta have the noises. If you're doing a straight line, you gotta have the noises, or else it won't work. Alright. This is heinously adorable. It was not where I expected to go today. But frankly, I am really glad I went there because I kind of needed this level of you have to be kidding me, this is painfully adorable. I'm gonna just really quick. I mean, I'm doing this fast and dirty, folks, but you know, a little bit of that soft school kid art. Not school kid. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer too. Oh well. At this point, it's working so well. I'm not going to complain. There you go. I think that puppy turned out pretty quick. Can't really complain about that. So I'll sign off on it. And we'll just call this a picture. Here. Actually, you can go all flat so we can put the lid. There we go. And we'll just come up here and call it use the pupper. File. Save as. So. Oh, gotta do this right. It's a pupper. Yep, it's a pupper. And I forgot to do the time lapse. From a bun. Nevermore needs being. The furthermore needs being never minded. So we will never mind the furthermore. Oh, can I do that? Oh, that looks good. I like that. We'll say file. Export single layer. PNG. NTF. 2. 21. 24, so I know where it goes. Means I have one more to do. Yeah, save that. And it has to be the pre-con one. This one will take a little bit of thought. What should I do? That's fine. I could use red. There we go. Yeah, I don't know about that. We'll see about that. Just have some fun with some simple shapes. Make it a funny one. There we go. Okay, no, I haven't missed any comments, so we're good. And getting real close to, yeah, I like that as a, oh. There we go. That's enough reference. Okay, so we'll come here, grab my Zero pen, black. Yeah, this will work. Yep, this is going to be one of those serious pictures that you get out of me sometimes. My cartooning just decides to manifest in strange and amusing ways, but that's okay. I'm forcing myself to do things I'm uncomfortable with, which means I'm doing my job as an artist. I hope everybody who's coming out to IndieCP.con is as excited as I am. Add that. Add that one. Tape on there. Let's look a little more. And I forgot that the art box is supposed to be attached over here, but it's okay. The more precarious it looks, the better it is. Because this is fun. It really is. And yes, this is me telling myself I need to make sure my stuff is organized. But we're going here. I'm just going to make it, except that it's going to be tricky. I was looking at the artwork of an old dear friend who I've been trying to catch up with for a long, long time. And sometimes it's hard because, you know, they're so talented. and I'm trying to get better, and I've had so many setbacks that it's really easy to lose sight of the length of the journey because of the fact that it wasn't a straight journey, the fact that it has twists and turns and ups and downs. We'll just do that. And let's get rid of these reds and see how bad that is. Okay, that is not nearly as bad as I thought it was. I mean, it's kind of rubbish, but it's fun rubbish. And I will work with fun rubbish all week. Because I think that does kind of fit the spirit of the indie CD situation. You're doing the best you can with what you got. And normally I try to make these things absolute bangers, but there's a certain honesty here. And I kind of like it. Get my old cartoony tricks out. And like I said, I know this isn't perfect in any way, shape, or form, but I did it. Said the swirls in the eyes were not working. So I'm gonna just have to fix a few things real quick. Everything needs to be wobbling about this. But I think we've got a fun little picture here. Not a great picture, but fun. It's cartoony. You've got to be allowed to do some cartoony stuff once in a while, right? And really, what's the point if you can't just cut loose and have a little bit of fun? Whoa, totally sketching, drawing me fetching, all the stuff, it's really tough. Whoa, running a con for all my friends and folks. There we go. Guys, we got this. We got this. This really should go more like that. Pull that arm out of it, which is fine. Come over here. multiply. Everybody, the racer out. I'm not saying I'll be doing this in the dark at all. I'm just saying, help! Oops. A little bit. I think I'm having fun with this one. Oops. Well, that's fine. I'll leave it. Alrighty. You guys like that? Oh, thank you. Hi, Alec. Yep, I'm this. You missed a really cute puppy. I drew a really cute puppy. But I hope you guys like this, and we will save as rep. And I think I forgot the time lapse again. Yeah, I did. I'll do some more extra stuff. But we will say support single layer, PNG, combat. And then we're gonna go here. Red. And we will never mind the furthermore. And this is now done. Yeah, I think I like it down here better. It at least gives bigging that a bit, and file, export, single layer, PNG, NTF, 2324. Okay. Now, we've got this one done. Because Alex here, I'll probably show the cute puppy. Hold on. Recent. Lisa Pupper. There you go, Alec. There's the cute puppy I did. And you know, we'll just bring all three of them up for anybody who came in late. And with that, guys, because I think I like this one to end on. Guys, keep drawing, keep creating, because when you do, you can edit it, you can improve it. But you can't edit a blank page. Happy Valentine's Day. I love you, and you should too. Toodles, guys.